Hello friends, today I'm here recording this video this is basically a follow-up video on my predictions which I made on Champions Trophy 2025. Before I begin, I would like to thank my God for having blessed me with this wonderful, unique, research-based science of numerology, and I would like to pay gratitude to my mentors from whom I have learned this science over the last few years. Dr. Ankit Patra. So, gratitude to my mentors. A big thanks to my God for having showered their blessings on me and giving this particular prediction video on 100% accuracy rate. Okay, let's check out one by one what all predictions I did in my prediction video, which was posted on 18th of February 2025, a day before the Champions Trophy started. So the first point was of the prediction was that we will win the Champions Trophy, and the percentage mentioned by me was 65-70% chances of India winning the Champions Trophy. And then another point which I mentioned in my prediction was there will be injuries before and during the Champions Trophy, which we saw in the first match itself between Pakistan and New Zealand. Fakhar Zaman got injured. Sachin Ravindra was also injured, and because of which he couldn't play the first match of Champions Trophy. Thereafter, we saw injury in the final match to Matt Henry of New Zealand. He was also ruled out for the final match. So this is on the injuries perspective. Then later on, I mentioned in that video that there will be accidents, meaning there will be a chance of a smaller team coming up and beating the bigger team, and that also actually happened when we saw Afghanistan beating England by a decent margin. So that prediction also came true. Another thing which I predicted was on the names of the players which will do good. So I mentioned Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, KL Rahul, Akshar Patel, Shreyas Iyer. All these players played a significant role in India winning the Champions Trophy. Of course, the entire team played very good cricket, but these players had a special mention in their performances. I mentioned one more thing, that players with date of birth starting from 6th, 15th or 24th, or people who are having Mulang 6, 15, 6 or 9, or players who are wearing jersey numbers 9 or 6, adding up or totaling up to 6 or 9 will do good, and that also came through in the Afghanistan matches when we saw Ibrahim Zadran, a player who was wearing jersey number 18, totaling up to 9, did well, scored a big century, and that actually helped Afghanistan to beat England in that match. We also saw a player Azmat from Afghanistan wearing jersey number 9. He also took 5 wickets in that match against England, which helped Afghanistan to win the match. We saw important contribution. I predicted that don't rule out Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma yet, because they still have gun power in them, and we saw Virat Kohli played very good cricket. His batting was up to the mark. His batting was like phenomenal. We saw 1 century and 2 half centuries, important innings during this phase of Champions Trophy. We also saw a good innings from Rohit Sharma, especially in the final. It was a match-winning knock, and for which he was rewarded with the Man of the Match award. So that was on the front, jersey numbers, players. One more prediction which I did was, there will be controversies during this one. There was a small, but yet I need to mention because I had predicted. There was a small controversy which erupted because Indian team playing all their matches on the one venue. So there were few players, or few ex-players, or few teams questioned this particular stance of India playing cricket from one single venue, and that was questioned, or there was some controversy, smaller one, around this topic, but that was well negotiated by our team and the coach, Gautam Gambhir. For this, I would like to thank my God for having blessed me with this wonderful knowledge and the intuition power to foresee what's going to happen in future. That is something really, big thing which God has given me. So I would like to give credit to my God and to my mentors from whom I have learned this particular science. Another important thing which I would like to share with you all is there is no way in the world any astrologer or numerologist or any occult expert can 100% predict all the future events in advance. The percentage should be 75-80%. In my case, it is 75-80% when I try to predict. I tend to be right 75 to 80% times. And over a period of time when I do more research around this topic and I do more case studies, that ratio will eventually come up to 90%. But it can never go to 100%. So this is God's grace. I would say that all my predictions which I did in the Champions Trophy predictions video came true. But that's not going to happen every time when I predict a future event. So I have to keep that in mind, and I also request all my audience and the people who are watching this video to keep this in mind, that I'm not a god, I'm a human being at the end of the day, and I have certain limitations. I do calculations, particular parameters we have when we do numerological calculation, when we do numerology for people, and there are certain set of rules which we need to follow when we are preparing a numeroscope for a person. So in this case, I found that Rohit Sharma actually has a better numeroscope in terms of success than Virat Kohli, because he has a 951 combination in his date of birth, as I mentioned in my earlier video, which shows that he has a lot more success under his belt compared to Virat Kohli, which you've already noticed. We reached 2023 World Cup final under his leadership. We won 2024 T20 World Cup, and then again we won Champions Trophy yesterday. So that proves that he has a lot better and stronger date of birth compared to Virat Kohli. But don't rule him out as yet. There's still a long way to go. These players will do good in the few months from now. That's it from my side. Thank you for watching my video, and yes, a big thanks to all my viewers for watching my video on my Facebook, which got more than 168,000 views on the Facebook front. So a big thanks to all the viewers, and keep watching me. And for personal consultations, you can contact me on 757-300-1133. Thank you.